For our final video, we're going to take a look at the genetics of ABO blood groups. So hopefully by the end of this video, you now have a better understanding of how to use Punnett squares to solve a variety of different genetics problems. And in particular, we're going to take a look at how to understand blood groups and identify appropriate blood donors and recipients. So multiple allele inheritance is when there are two or more alleles that contribute to the same trait. So up to this point, we've only talked about there being two different alleles. In human blood types, we have three. There's A, B, and O. O actually would be no antigen, while there's the B antigen and the A antigen. So A and B are codominant to each other, meaning they both exist and we see both conditions. And both A and B are dominant over O. So let's take a look at human blood type and what all this means. So red blood cells have a surface protein called an antigen, and we've talked about antigens in the microbiology unit. Blood type is based on the type of antigen you have. We have three different alleles: IA, IB, and a little I. IA, or IA and little I, represent type A blood. And that would be where the blood cell only has the A antigen. If you have IB or IB little I, you have type B blood and you only have the B antigen. If you have IA and IB, that's AB blood and you have both antigens. And if you have little I, you have type O blood and you have neither A or B antigens. So how does this work for donating and accepting blood? So you can only accept blood from a person that has the same proteins on the cells as you do. So what that means is somebody with A blood type can only accept blood from either type O or type A blood. Now we also know that there's the negative blood and positive blood. So negative, Rh negative, people can only accept negative blood because they do not have the Rh protein on the surface of their blood. So a couple notes to notice from this diagram that we have here is that if you are a AB plus, then you can accept blood from anybody. And if you are O negative, then you can donate your blood to anybody. So how common are the different blood types? Well, in Canada, we actually have very few people with O negative blood. And of course, O negative blood is a universal donor. So it would be almost nice if more people with O negative blood were donating. AB blood plus, which is somebody who can accept any blood, is also very low. Now, most people in Canada have at least one copy of the A antigen, and the B antigen is a little less common. All right, let's take a look at an example problem. I recommend pausing the video now and just having a read through the question, and then we'll work through the problem. So again, anytime we start these, we want to find out what the genotype of the parents are. And in this question, we have a woman with AB blood. So the genotype for AB blood is IA and IB. And she marries a man with type O blood. And type O is little I, little I. So let's add our genotypes. IA, IB, and little I, do our crosses. And it asks, what are the possible blood types of the children? So this one would be type A. This one would be type B. Here we have A again, and here we have B again. So in this situation, we would have the possibility of having type A or type B, and it would be 50% and 50%.